Hi, I'm attachment specialist Adam Lane Smith, and today I want to talk to you about why attachment styles don't work. Why I don't like them. That's an extreme stance. I actually do like them, but I also don't like them. It's complicated. Attachment styles, what are they? First, let's talk about that. So, Bowlby, this guy named Bowlby, created this attachment style, attachment theory. It says the way human beings connect to each other is shaped by their early life experiences, and they connect to each other in different ways. And that can be healthy or unhealthy in a variety of patterns. Bowlby's original attachment styles, let's see if I get them right, see if I go back to school. Secure attachment style. So, what I would call healthy attachment. Healthy attachment, secure. You give and receive love. Attachment is about being able to give and receive love with security and stability and confidence. You give and receive love with confidence. Next was anxious ambivalent, I believe, for him. You are nervous, you are anxious, you are approval seeking. You want it, but you're also afraid to go get it. His third one, I believe, was disorganized. You're all over the place. You want it, you don't want it. You're hot and you're cold, and you're in and you're out. And the last one was avoidant. Now, all of these, avoidant is, nope, thanks. All of these have been changed, so updated. Modern attachment styles. Secure, healthy attachment. Give and receive love with confidence. Anxious. You're nervous. You're approval seeking. You are always scared. Your anxiety is high. You're stressed out. You second guess it all the time. You're constantly like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Running it in advance. Avoidant. You just, nope, I'm not going to get close to anyone. That doesn't even, nope, I'm not even think about it. Nope, I'm over here. Go away, please. Avoidant. Then, anxious avoidant, which is what Bowlby probably would have caused, I believe, the disorganized. Nope, I don't want it. Nope, stay away from me. No, wait. Oh, hey, you're pretty cool. I'm anxious, and all I can think about is obsessing over it. It's the hot and the cold. But then, nope, I'm devaluing. But wait, and then nope, but wait, I'm going to go have an affair so that I end our relationship. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I really don't. I don't want to lose you. Now I realize what a mistake I made. It's coming and going and coming and going. Research shows that about 50% of adult Americans have secure attachment. About 25% have the anxious. About 20% have the avoidant. I could be flipping those two, 20 to 25%. And then about 5% have anxious avoidant, the disorganized, the flipping back and forth, hot and cold. Half of Americans have healthy attachment. Half of American adults are able to give and receive love with confidence. Half. That's horrifying. There's what, 300 million of us or so now in America? I haven't even looked lately. About 300 million of us. So there's 150 million of us with some sort of broken attachment. Now, why do I just call it broken attachment? Why do I call it healthy attachment and broken attachment? Why does Adam do that? Why does Adam use the attachment styles? Because in our modern world, you can take an online quiz, and people do this. In the last 20 years, you take an online quiz and it gives you your attachment style, and people say, oh, that's how I was born, that's who I am, that's all I'll ever be. Everybody else should work around that. Attachment styles have become personality types. It's become an immutable fact about yourself. It's become innate pieces of you that you never have to change, and you're now justified in never fixing it, and everybody else has to live around it. And you're perfectly okay as you are, and it tells you, hey, no, it's perfectly fine. This is who you are. Be anxious all the time. Have anxious attachment. Your partners, if they really love you, will fix it. That doesn't work. That is why I personally hate when I hear people ask me, Adam, what do you think of attachment styles? And I say, I hate them. I think it's genius, but I hate them at the same time. Because we pathologize everything and then we explain it away and we say, I don't have to fix it. On the two extreme ends of this, you have the red pill male community of all women are really this bad. They are all horrible people. You should learn to exploit women because they're just a mess. So just have sex with a pile of them every night and then leave and just laugh at them because you are now a good man for having done this to them. All that does is say, hey, young men with broken attachment, go out and find women who have broken attachment and exploit their broken attachment. And it's perfectly fine that you have broken attachment. You don't have to fix it. That's the attachment style. Avoidant attachment styles over there. Sometimes anxious attachment styles over there. On the other extreme, you have the radical female feminists who say all men are rapists, all men are horrible, they are terrible, we should be, but at the same token, we should be having sex more daily times than they are having sex. That's empowering for us. We should be doing this. It's totally perfect because there's nothing that will ever be better. Let's have the worst traits of the worst men and call it great. And those two sides are at constant war. And most of us are toward the middle saying, what is happening here? Why are these people so insane? But then the rest of us also have attachment issues. And about half of us don't. And are sitting here saying, what is everybody smoking? Now, can you fix attachment? Yes. Yes, that is my job. I am an attachment specialist. I fix people's attachment. I do that because I worked years. It took 6 years of schooling for a master's degree, 3 years of apprenticeship to become a licensed therapist. Worked for years as a licensed marriage and family therapist, working with couples, groups, singles, everybody. Worked in correctional settings for prisoners, like inmates, death penalty inmates, gang member dropouts, people who'd killed 5 people and now wanted to confess it to me for the first time ever. I worked at in-home treatment for people who were so severely disabled due to mental health problems that they couldn't leave their home. I worked in a clinic for people, everyone from homeless people to millionaire trust fund families to business executives, lawyers, pilots, veterans, first line defenders, or first responders, everything in between. Retail workers. Everybody. Everybody. And what I saw was, it all comes down to, can you give and receive love confidently? Do you have people in your life who give you love? And can you receive that love from them? And are you living a double life? Or are you comfortable with it being accepted for who you are? And if you are, those are the people who are resilient against PTSD. They have traumas and then they overcome them. And it's not that big a deal. It sucks, but they aren't haunted by it. They don't live every minute of every day at 7 out of 10 anxiety, stressed out, and pop up to 9 out of 10 anxiety when the moment something goes wrong and they're panicking, and then they make terrible decisions over and over and over. Healthy attachment, what Bowlby would have called secure attachment, is everything. It's the root of everything, and it makes everything else easier. Broken attachment, what Bowlby would have called anxious, ambivalent, disorganized, and avoidant, what we now call anxious, avoidant, and anxious avoidant. Broken attachment makes everything harder. It puts you at a lowered threshold for trauma because your brain says, how do I keep myself safe from this happening again? Well, I can't. No one will ever help me because I'm a piece of crap. If you want to know how attachment works, go watch my second video, what is attachment, on this channel. Deep dive on how it works and why this happens. But if you believe you are an unlovable piece of crap and you manifest in 3 different ways, complete collapse into the people around you, complete rejection of the people around you, or rejecting most people but then becoming obsessively paranoid in those relationships that you do manage to form, that's not normal. And you're not stuck that way. The brain can change. Even the bonding receptors in the brain can start changing. Even the chemical releases, I should say, that bond with those receptor sites can change. We go from vasopressin bonding back to oxytocin bonding as you heal that attachment piece. You can fix attachment. But this is why I hate attachment styles. It's because of the pop culture that says, oh, this is who I am. And if my partner loves me enough, they will make me stop having an anxious attachment style. That will never happen. Nobody can ever love you enough that you will stop having an attachment problem. Unless you fix your attachment problem yourself on purpose. Am I passionate about this? I have this conversation so often. People want to diagnose themselves. People want to talk about how they have these attachment styles. And then they say that will never change. And this is who I am. And everyone has to accept it. No. No! Fix it! Fix it and your life can get so much better. So much better. It is not magic that half of human beings have healthy attachment and half of human beings now have broken attachment. That is not magic. Watch any of my videos that explain what attachment is and why it's working and why it's not working, and you will see the broken patterns that have created those broken patterns. Patterns within patterns. You will see them. And if that's the case, we have to recreate the environments where the healthy attachment was formed. We have to fix the wounds that happened. We have to repair them. We have to teach people how to feel love and experience love so that they recognize I am able to be loved, and then fix their ability to securely give and receive love and attach to other human beings with confidence. This is how we do it. You fix it. You fix it. I promise you. That is my job, to fix it. If you've taken an online test and you found your attachment style, cool. That is a good starting place. That's what it was meant for. It is a good starting place to show you where you came from. It's a good starting place to show you what you might struggle with for a while. But it should be a starting place. It should be a starting place where you start and you go forward and say, now how do I become secure? Because you can do it. I promise you, you can do it. I can show you how to do it. I wrote books, multiple books on how to do it. I've shown guides on it. I've given podcasts on it. You can fix this. You can. I promise. Don't label yourself in such a way that it becomes who you are. Because then you can never change it, because you will cease to be who you are. And it will feel like you are going to die if you fix it. Don't do that. So if you look at attachment styles, remember my yelling face. Remember the spit flying. Remember that you can fix it. You absolutely can. If you've taken an attachment style test, drop me a comment below. If you think I'm being too harsh, drop me a comment below. If you agree, definitely drop me a comment below. I could use some support on this one. Please, let's get the conversation rolling. Let's push back against people who just want to use attachment styles as an excuse to never get better. Let's push back against the two extreme sides who say everybody is messed up and let's just make the best of it and have fun. Enjoy the decline. Isn't that what one group says? Let's push back against that and fix these attachment pieces so that we go from 50% with healthy and secure attachment to as close to 100% as we can get. That's what's going to change our society. Nothing else. Thank you.